Hey guys, this is just an update on my book that I've been writing that you all knew about. Well, most of you anyway. The beginning of the book, Ashley was upset and she had sliced open her arm. And chapter 2 is called Switching Sides. Chapter 3 is called Fighting Back. Chapter 4 is called Medication. So, if you want to find out what happens next, and you don't see this video, well, you see part of this video and you can't watch the rest or something, just ask me and I'll let you borrow it. Or if I'm writing in it at the moment, I'll make a list and anybody who wants to see it can borrow it. You can make suggestions and everything, but write that on a separate piece of paper if I give this to you. Chapter 2, Switching Sides. Ashley woke in a room with white gauze attached to her arm. Did she really cut that deep? She was confused, but too distracted by the gauze clinging to her skin and the needle in her arm that hung there as if they were pictures on the wall. She felt plastered to the bed. That's when she noticed the stiff figure on the couch. She looked over. "Hello," she said. The figure moved and grunted for a few minutes, and slowly the covers came off. She looked up to see a young man about her age. She smiled. "Who are you?" she asked politely. He just sat there and stared at her as if he was watching her every move. She looked up and asked once again, getting more impatient, "Who are you?" There was still no reply. The boy still stared at her blankly, as if he was studying a page in a book. His hands made a few gestures. She remembered from school. Sign language. He was deaf. He finally signed, "Hello, I'm John." She remembered very few signs herself, but she had a notebook, so she wrote, "Hello, John. I'm sorry I got so frustrated. Why are you here?" He smiled yet again and signed, "It's fine. I'm used to it. And I go to your school. You probably don't remember me at all, but we used to be good friends back in 4th grade." Memories flashed through her head of a black-haired, blue-eyed little kid. She realized who he was. His name used to be Devin, and she always called him Dev. They were the best of friends. Those memories haunted her and scared her, and the room got dark, and all she heard was, "Get the doctor, stat!" Then it fell silent. The silence just scared her, and she knew. The demons had awoken. Chapter 3, Fighting Back. Faces in her mind were chasing her, and she felt trapped. Once again her demons had come to play. She just wasn't fond of their game. This game was a game she had played since 5 years old, a game she had dreaded every day. Not many people know, but society tells Ashley she's fat. It tells her she'll never be perfect. She stopped eating, stopped smiling, stopped everything. She exercised constantly. She looked in the mirror and still wasn't good enough. She started at 145 pounds and is now 82 pounds. Still, she wasn't good enough. She never would be. Her demons were her past and society together, a deathly mixture. She tried to wake up, and she felt a shock go through her body, a pain like no other. She heard the voice again. "Here she comes, that a girl." And again. "The line's not flat anymore." Why could she not see? Why could she hear and not see? She tried to speak, tried to scream, but she didn't realize it wasn't a dream. She can't speak. She can't scream. She runs in her mind, sees her coach, but gets no time. He nods his head and smiles slightly, another face she'd never live up to. She was flashing in and out, and finally it was black, all silent except the lullaby her father had sung her when she was only a baby. It played on and on, as well as images of her father, and then images of her brother. She's stuck in a trance, a coma. Her heart was still beating, but her body wasn't moving in any actions at all. Her room filled up with gifts, and everyone at school came to visit because they felt guilt. They knew what had happened to the girl was their faults. They were part of society telling her that she wasn't good enough. They were the reason she was where she ended up, lying there, motionless, lifeless, practically dead. Chapter 4, Medication. She felt her arm move and could finally open her eyes. It was still blurry, though. And that's my update. I'm still writing, though, so I hope I can get far with this one. I really like it. Anyways, it's dedicated to any girl with hard times in life, or has hard times. You're beautiful in your own way. This is my little notebook. my writing's not very pretty. And then I have an end, cover art at the end, that I just kind of put in there. But most of my friends that know me know that I'm writing, and I have been a lot lately. It's not because I want attention at all, by any means. I do this because it's something that I like to do, and that I wish to continue to do. But have a wonderful day, everybody, and keep that smile shining bright. Bye.